Top 10 highest paid Premier League stars as Salah eyes mega money contract. Negotiations remain ongoing between Liverpool and star attacker Mohamed Salah over a new mega money contract. The Egyptian will hope that such a deal will take him into the top 10 highest paid players in the Premier League, with the 29-year-old currently outside of that list. Salah has 2 years remaining on his current contract, which earns him wages of £200,000 per week, a figure that he wants to increase significantly with his new deal. The lowest earner in the current top 10 earns £290,000 per week, with the summer transfer window that has just gone having had a dramatic impact on the list. 5 new players broke into the top 10 following summer moves to the English top flight, with a number of the current occupants also set to handed new deals. Here, Mirror Football looks at the current 10 highest paid Premier League players according to Spotrac. As Salah looks to break in, Manchester United star Paul Pogba is unlikely to be in this position beyond this season, with the Frenchman having entered the final year of his contract. Pogba is also in negotiations over a new bumper deal, which would likely move him significantly up this list if he does indeed stay at Old Trafford. The midfielder remains on the same contract he signed when he returned to the Red Devils, which now places him at the bottom of the top 10. Widely regarded as the best defensive midfielder in the world, it is no surprise that Golo Kante is the highest paid Premier League player in his position. Kante joined Chelsea in the same summer that Pogba joined United, but was handed a new contract in 2018. He has continued to thrive under Thomas Tuchel, but will enter the final year of his deal at the end of this season. Raheem Sterling might in a period of poor form, but the Manchester City winger remains one of the highest paid top-flight players. Sterling joined City from Liverpool in 2015 and like Kante will enter the final year of his current deal at the end of the campaign. He signed his last contract in 2018 and can expect to be offered new terms having proven to be a crucial player on the international stage. Should Mohamed Salah be made one of the Premier League's highest paid players? Comment below. The summer transfer window of 2021 had a dramatic effect on the top 10 list, with Jack Grealish the first signing to burst into the list. Grealish joined Manchester City for £100 million in a British record move and was handed the wages to match that status. Unsurprisingly, the England star has impressed for his new club, scoring once and assisting another, with his contract running until 2027. Chelsea brought Romelu Lukaku back to Stamford Bridge this summer and immediately made him their highest paid player. That is perhaps unsurprising considering the Blues paid a club record fee to Inter Milan to bring the striker back to the Premier League. Just 5 players are paid more than the Belgian star, whose contract will run until the summer of 2026. The second of 5 Manchester United players in the top 10 list is defender Rafael Varing, who joined from Real Madrid in the summer window. Varane has been signed to be Harry Maguire's long-term partner in central defence, starting their last 3 Premier League games. The Frenchman is the highest paid defender in the Premier League and is contracted until the summer of 2025. Manchester United players dominate the top half of this list, with Jaden Sancho handed a bumper contract when he joined from Borussia Dortmund. Sancho is the Premier League's highest paid winger, a status befitting the £73 million transfer fee United paid for his services. It has not been a good start to life at Old Trafford for the England star, but with a contract until 2026, he will have plenty more time to show his talent. David De Gea has re-established himself as Manchester United's first-choice goalkeeper, having faced a challenge from Dean Henderson last season. The Spaniard is the top flight's highest-paid goalkeeper by some distance, with Chelsea keeper Kepa second on the list with a wage of £155,000 per week. De Gea signed his last contract in September 2019, which will keep him at the club until 2023 with an option for a further year. The only non-Manchester United player in the top 5 is Manchester City star Kevin De Bruyne, who was handed a new deal this summer. The Belgian is the highest-paid midfielder in the Premier League, which matches his status as one of the top flight's best players. De Bruyne's new deal will keep him at the Etihad Stadium until at least 2025, which should see him pass the 200 league appearances mark. Who else but Cristiano Ronaldo could top this list, having become one of the best players of all time during spells at Manchester United, Real Madrid and Juventus. The Portuguese superstar returned to United on transfer deadline day for a fee of £13 million, with Juventus desperate to offload his bumper contract. He only signed a 2-year contract with the Red Devils, but does have the option of extending that by an extra year.